Hey guys, James here with TCGU University, coming back at you with another deck profile, continuing our Hakusho series. Today we're going to be doing Kuwabara. Kuwabara is a 532 with Earth, Good, Water. We're playing our deck under Earth today. He has 3 abilities. R, commit 1 foundation before the damage step of this attack. Return it to its printed damage. E, once per turn. After your attack resolves, add to your staging area face down. And then Desperation E, once per turn, add 1 foundation from your staging area to your hand. So we'll get into his foundations. We're playing 4 in this determination, mainly for the ability of after this foundation is committed due to a cost, ready at playable while committed. So you just get to auto commit with Kuwabara's first R and just get a free use out of it. We're playing 4 High Spirited Awareness. E, opponent's turn, flip, add 1 face down foundation from your staging area to your hand. Just gives you another card to attack with, as well as having a Kuwabara R, discard momentum. After a deadlock ability is played, cancel it. Kuwabara is going to build into deadlock a lot. He has a lot of health, has a lot of damage debuffs, is going to get there. So having a deadlock cancel ability is very nice for him. We have 4, I have a sword. R, commit. After your attack deals damage, add 1 face down foundation from your staging area to your hand. Just another way to get more cards to your hand, especially as a 5-hander. We're playing 4 toughest punk in junior high. R, flip before you take damage from an attack. Reduce the damage you would take by 3. This works very well with his first R as well. So you reduce your what would normally be like a 5 damage attack to 5. Your opponent buffs it all the way up. You reduce it to 5, and then you just toughest punk, reduce it to 2 before damage. So like they don't get to respond with like overly dramatic or something like that because it reduces the damage you would take, not the damage of the attack itself. We're playing 4 energy absorption. After you take damage from an unblocked attack, gain 1 vitality. We're just looking to extend Kuwabara's 32 life as much as possible. So we just sometimes can just face tank things and gain it all back with absorption. Because he is a 5-hander, we're playing 4 Solemn Exorcism. I love this card in 5-handers. E, commit. If you have no cards in hand, draw a card. It's a cool solid span with a 2 high block. I think it's Breaker 2 against weapon cards. It's really nice. We're playing 4 Desperate for Redemption. We're mainly playing it for the static as a spam that says after this card is added to your staging area, you can add 1 other foundation to your hand. So you basically just get to play this at the end of the chain and pick up any of the cool cards that were set face down by your abilities and whatnot. We're playing 4 Forbidden Technique. It just mainly for the after you play this card, you get to ready face down as a static, and then E, flip, add the top card of your deck to your staging area face down. So just you get more face downs to pick up later with other cards or use for other abilities. We have 4 Commander of the Outworld's Armies. We face tank a lot, so reducing damage on next things and doing things because we face tank really gives us advantages. 2 Venomous to turn off draw abilities. 2 Overly Dramatic to force our opponents not to want to build the deadlock or to just have the ability to cancel some abilities that we don't like. 4 Toughest Bricks. Like I said, we face tank. So after face tanking, we can commit things we don't like on our opponent's staging area. And then because we also face tank, we're playing 4 Muscle Spirit. If you do not block your opponent's attack, your attacks next turn get +1 damage during your next combat phase. So like you just get to super buff all of your attacks. And then we're playing 1 Refusing Let Go. It's basically Kuwabara's ability, but we're using it more for the ability to have it just in case we get banged. Bang turns off our character. We need to have some other defense abilities just in case. Or say they have abilities that do X when they're above X or Y. So like if they give +4 damage, if they have +5 or more damage, they get +5 speed. We can just go ahead and reduce the damage to where they don't get there and they don't get their secondary ability or whatnot. We're playing 2 Dark Tournament Looms. Gives us momentum, draws us a card. It's what we want. We pick up cards we've already dealt, which we want back anyways, and we get to draw a card. On to the attacks. We're playing 4 Deflection Swing. It's a reversal weapon, 3 high for 3, 2 mid block, 4/3. E, add the top card of your deck to your staging area face down. Add 1 face down foundation from your staging area to your hand. So you add 1 thing down and then add 1 back. It's pretty nice. It basically sometimes at the beginning of the game could just say draw 1 card, but E, if this attack was played as a reversal, gains all enhanced abilities printed on the blocked attack. That is very, very strong. Because you can reverse. So like if you reversal a missile launcher, reversal a coffee samba, it's just very strong because you get to have all those enhanced abilities. Then on to Despair Splash. It's a 4/3, 0 high block, 4 high for 4, Fury safe weapon. After this card leaves your card pool during the combat phase, add the top card of your deck to your staging area face down as a static. And then E if you have more face down foundations than your opponent. This attack gets +2 speed, +1 damage. The static comes in along for the second ability of E once per turn. After your attack resolves, add to your staging area face down. It'll trigger the Spirit Slash. It'll leave, and then you add the top card of your deck to your staging area as using its ability. So you get 2 cards basically. It's very strong. Spirit Sword Thrust. Charge Desperation 4, EX2 weapon. 5 mid for 5, no block, 3 control. Kuwabara enhance, add 1 foundation from your hand to your staging area face up or face down. And then E, add up to 3 foundations from your staging area to your hand. This attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage for each one added that way. So you basically get to add 3 cards that are probably attacks that you already set with Kuwabara to then give this 3/3, making it an 8/8. Then we're also playing 4 Sword Get Longer. Good enhance, add the top X card to your deck to your staging area face down committed. X equals 8 minus your print hand size. You have a 5 print hand size, so this is a +3 face down foundations. Yeah, safe, it's weapon, Desperation 4. 6 mid for 6, so it's very strong. 2 mid block, just gives you free advantage. Then we're playing 4 Aether Leg, 5/3, 5 high for 6, 1 high block. E, discard momentum, add the top 2 cards of your deck to your staging area face down. Sort of does what Sword Get Longer does, but you have to pay a cost for it. Just getting more options to pick up with Sword Thrust is very good, and just having all of that is very, very needed. Okay, yeah, guys, that was the profile for Kuwabara. If you liked it, make sure to leave a comment and subscribe. Make sure to leave a like on the video as well. If you want to support us, go to patreon.com/TCGU University. And as always, stay learned.